So hi everybody and welcome to this week's video of RBX Excel videos, which is all about cell references. Cell references are mostly used in functions or formulas to refer to other cells and makes your work a lot more easier. Please enjoy my video, please give it a like if you like the video and don't forget to subscribe. So this video is all about cell reference, and cell references are mostly used in formulas or functions to refer to one or more cells. Cell references can be fixed by using the $sign, and I really want to advise you to use the F4 key for that, and columns and rows can be fixed separate. Well, first I'm going to show you the most easy example of a cell reference. I'm going to just type an equal sign and I'm going to select C7. Press enter and I refer to cell C7. You see when I change this to 9, my reference also changes to 9. Well, you can also use references in formulas. When I want to add 9 and 6, I could just type 9 and add 6 to it. It's 15. But I can also make a reference and I can type equal sign C7 and add D7. Press enter and my result is also 15, and you can see when I change this to, for example, 3, it changes to 12. I can also show you an error message with cell references. I can make a simple reference to this cell, press enter. I can copy this cell and paste it one cell to the right. You see the result is 3 because this cell was referring to C7, but I copied it one cell to the right and now it's referring to D7. Well, you can see when I copy this cell again and paste it 1, 2, 3, 4 cells to the left, press Ctrl V, you see I get a hashtag ref error. So why is that? Just like our example before, it moved the reference 4 cells to the left. But when I'm going 4 cells to the left from C7, it's going 1, 2, and there's the end of my sheet. So I'm referring to a cell which is outside my sheet. That's when I get the hashtag ref. So how can I prevent this error message? Go to your original references, go to your formula, put your cursor in your reference, press F4, you see a $sign is coming for the column letter and the row number. Press enter. Now I can copy it and paste it in here and it's still referring to C7. I also want to show you an example with references in a function. I want to use a VLOOKUP to look for the last name for these first names. I'm going to type equal sign VLOOKUP, opening bracket. I want to search for this name in this array. I want a second column for my result and I want an exact match. Press enter and you see the last name is Jarvis. And you can check that here, Edward, the last name is Jarvis. I can select my cell, fill this down, and you see I get an error. It cannot find the last name for Martin. Well, it is in the table, it's Beckett, but it cannot find it. When I'm selecting my cell, go to my formula bar, you see my table array moved one cell down, and that's because I did not fix the reference to the table array. When I go back to my original formula, I'm going to select the reference to the table array, press F4, also my other cell, press F4 and I fixed it, press enter. And now I can fill this down and I'm gonna find also this last name. So I fixed my array and it works for all the names. Another example of a reference. I have a table with products, prices and the sales per region. I want to calculate the profit per region, so I'm gonna type a formula here, equal sign, the price multiplied by the sales. Press enter and you see the result. I can fill this 3 cells to the left and you see this is not right. When I go to my formula bar and click in it, you see it's multiplying the north by the east sales and not the price. How can I fix that? I can go back to my original formula and I can fix the price, press enter, and I can fill this 3 cells to the right and now it calculates the right profit. But I also want this to fill down to the bottom for all the other products. What's going to happen when I fill this down to the other product? Well, let's check, for example, this cell. And it's multiplying the price of the bananas with the sales of the strawberries. So that's not right. We made an error by fixing the price. I fix the column and the row. But actually we only want to fix the column, because when we fill this down, it needs to refer to the grapes, strawberries, melons and oranges. So I'm gonna put my cursor in my reference to the price. I'm gonna press F4 again. Now you see only the row is fixed, but we only want to fix the column. So we press F4 again, and now you see only the column is fixed. Press enter, and now you can fill this to the right, and you can fill this down, and you see when we check this cell again, it multiplies the price of the strawberries by the sales of the strawberries. So that's a right formula. And you see we made only one formula. We filled this down and to the right, and we could do that because we fixed it in the right way. The last example I want to show you is this one. I have a list of numbers and I want to rank all the numbers higher than 10. So the result basically needs to be, this is the first one, this is the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth number higher than 10. So this would be my result. How could I do that with a function? I'm gonna make a formula, equal sign if my value is higher than 10, then I need a count if, and my range will be K3 to K4. And my criteria is the number needs to be higher than 10. And if it's not, the cell must be empty. Close my function, press enter, and you see this is the first number higher than 10. It's true. I can fill this down. You see there are numbers for every value higher than 10, but it's not the right number. How is that possible? When I go to my formula bar and I click in it, you see it refers to these two cells for the count if. That's not right. It needs to take in account the first cell until the cell I'm in with my function. So I need to change my function. I'm referring to K3 to K4, and I'm only gonna fix the K3 and not the K4. So when I fill this down, K3 stays K3 and K4 is moving down when filling down. Press enter, I can fill this down, and now I see I get my right results. And that's only because we fixed the right reference in our function. So always remember, think if you need to fix the row or the column, and if you have ranges where you are referring to cells, always think of which cell to fix. So that's all for cell references for now. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned a lot and you can make your own cell references for now. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch a lot more of my videos. Thank you for watching.